You know, I've been busy with the situation with my ex-wife, and I didn't get a chance to properly thank you for taking care of my mom. And I never thought I'd be standing here talking to my mom's boyfriend, but you seem to make her happy, and that's all that matters to me, so thank you. Yeah, you got a very busy life. I don't envy you, but your mother's a wonderful woman. She makes me very happy, and I love her a lot. You guys met in your pizzeria, right? When I was away? Yeah, if I remember correctly, she came in for a calzone. We were closed, but I made it for her anyway. That was that. Yeah, she likes her calzones. It's just a breath of fresh air that someone likes her. Yeah, I don't mean that as a put down to my mom, but you know, my whole family has a problem with her. Even my nanny Agatha, my sister. It's like, it's hard to be her fan sometimes because everyone condemns me for loving her despite what she's done in the past sometimes. But I really hope it works out for you two, that's all. You know, I don't believe her family actually hates her deep down. But your wife, what do you think it is? What do you think causes that hate for your wife for her? Because the Mill I know, I could never hate her. Yeah, I mean, my wife really loved me when she came into our marriage, right? To say I do to me, obviously you love me, right? But you also know females, they got that territory thing, right? So my wife is very hard-headed. She comes from a household with a single mom, this and that. So she was raised to like, okay, this is my way, this is how we do it. And then she meets my mom, who, you know my mom, right? So my wife has a really hard time picking battles. That's why me and her fought all the time, because she wants to fight with me about every little thing. I don't really get mad like that. You know what I mean? But anyway, my mom is also kind of like that. She will hold on to her belief. Every battle is a war, just like for my wife. So they just clash. I remember back in the day when my son was a newborn, right? The vent in the bottle, that was like one of the biggest fights. They fought over a vent in a bottle? When Junior was a newborn, he had these Dr. Brown bottles. That was the brand my wife got. I know of them. My daughter used to talk about them with my grandson. I hated them because they had a vent inside. Yeah, the vent's important though. I remember my daughter saying that. I know better with my wife. Like, I listened to all her instructions. I made sure the vent was in there all the time. I don't even know who gives it, you know what I mean? But my mom, she didn't know all that, whatever, like these new age things. And, you know, she didn't put the vent in the bottle one time. And my wife, she was visibly upset. She didn't go off on her, but like the room got uncomfortable. And then my mom said something. My wife used her saying something as an excuse to, at the end of the day, like, it's a piece of plastic in the bottle. It's not that important. You didn't have to yell at my mom about that. You know what I mean? Nah, but I can see it from her perspective. That vent, it slows the flow down for the newborn so that the baby don't choke. You don't want to drown the baby. So I get it. I get why she got upset like that. Oh, please. One time? My mom's feeding the baby. Be grateful she's feeding the baby. Like, you left out a little piece of plastic that really don't make a difference. There are bottles without them. So how important could that vent be? You know what I mean? You can be grateful and pissed at the same time. And yes, there are bottles without the vents, but there's also baby nurseries without baby monitors. Which rooms are safer? Which bottles are safer? If your wife feels secure in her postpartum phase with a vent in the bottle, yeah, she has a right to get pissed off. I understand where she's coming from. Guys, this is something that needs to be spoken about. So what, you're really taking my wife's side in this little piece of plastic? Caused a big family fight because of my wife. She could have chose her, come on, you have to admit, she could have chose her battle. I think you should have defended her on that one. When the battle is life and death for your baby in those very precious early 6-month phases, yeah. My mom kept them in the house. They're here somewhere. She kept all the baby stuff that pissed her off. Just to spite. Gotta pull them out, I know what they were. I know I have them. Look, okay, yeah, these are the stupid Dr. Brown. I hate these things. Look. Okay, You're telling me this little piece is gonna save a life? This is what the family's fighting over? You're taking my wife's side over that? Okay, let's not fight. If I showed you what a pacemaker looked like in my hand right now, you wouldn't believe that could save a life, right? No disrespect. I like you for my mom and all that, but when it comes to this, maybe when you have a beer, put this in here. Maybe it'll help you. Can you please not call my son a pussy?